In this video, we are going to compare physique of Derek Lunsford in 2023. He got his first Mr. Olympia in 2023, and in 2024, Samson Dauda got his first Mr. Olympia title. So we are going to compare these two Olympians. So we will try to compare every poses, and we'll see what improvements Samson Dauda has made this year, and let's see who is going to win. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a video. So let's start the comparison. So in any side chest, I would say Samson Dauda has made a huge improvements in his upper body. You can see the midsection, shoulders, chest gyration, and conditioning in hamstring, squats, and glutes. They were all impressive. And if we talk about Derek Lunsford, in 2023, his glutes and hamstrings were just phenomenal. And you can see the conditioning in glutes and hamstrings. But upper body was looking soft. You can see the arms are looking flat. Shoulders are not that hard. Chest are not that hard. The conditioning is lacking in midsection, so midsection is looking soft. So this pose goes to Samson Dauda. In any side triceps, you can see Samson Dauda's midsection, chest section, and shoulder triceps, quads, hamstring, glutes. Everything is just perfect in this pose. And Derek Lunsford was looking good from leg side, I would say. Hamstrings, glutes once again looking good, and midsection is not that hard, not that conditioned. The oblique section is not conditioned. Shoulders were fine. Chest is not that hard. So again, Derek Lunsford is not going to win this pose. So Samson Dauda won this pose again. Let's talk about front double biceps. So in this pose, you can see the V taper from the Derek Lunsford. So it's so impressive. The proportions are looking good, but lower section is looking smaller than upper body, because upper body is so huge because of his lats, because his lats are just phenomenal. His lats is so big. In this comparison, you can see the lats, and the midsection is looking good, and quads are not that impressive, I would say, because the conditioning is not that hard what we can see in Samson Dauda's physique. So Samson Dauda's physique, Samson Dauda carrying good symmetry. You can see the striations in quads, the V taper, and back. The arms are looking conditioned more than Derek Lunsford. So overall, symmetry wise, aesthetically, Samson Dauda is looking good. So this pose goes to Samson Dauda. Let's talk about front lat spread. So in this physique, you can see Derek Lunsford is looking average from upper side, because the chest is not that conditioned. Shoulders are looking good, and arms are looking flat, and midsection is fine. The lower section, the inner thighs area, is not that conditioned. And in Samson Dauda's physique, the midsection is again not impressive like last year, but he has made improvements from 22 and 23. This version of Samson Dauda is fine from midsection. And if you talk about arms, shoulders, and chest, they are very well conditioned. And outer lats, you can see the lats, the V taper, it is all looking good. And especially the quads area, he has made huge improvements, I would say, in quad area, because the depth you can see and the striations in quads are just phenomenal. So this pose goes to again Samson Dauda. In this pose, back lat spread, I would say no one can beat Derek Lunsford in this pose. So you can see the width of back, the glutes, the hamstrings, the overall symmetry, the conditioning, the density in upper back, everything is just fine. Triceps, shoulders, everything is just fine from Derek's physique. And if we talk about Samson Dauda, everything is just perfect from Samson Dauda, but the glutes are not that impressive like Derek Lunsford, because Derek's glutes are very well striated and good in size, and Samson Dauda's glutes are not that impressive like Derek. So this pose goes to Derek Lunsford. So back double biceps, again this pose also no one can beat Derek Lunsford in this pose. Again you can see the muscle mass, the muscle density in back, the shoulders, the outer lats, the lines, the depth in muscles, upper traps, middle traps, everything is just fine. The striated hamstrings, glutes. And I would say Samson Dauda has also made so much improvements in his back. You can see the V taper, very aesthetically nice, and glutes, hamstrings, everything is just conditioned from Samson Dauda's side. But again, Derek Lunsford is just extraordinary, looking extraordinary in this pose, because everything is just perfectly fine from back in Derek Lunsford's physique. So this pose also goes to Derek Lunsford. Let's talk about abdomen with thighs. So last year 2023, Derek couldn't hold this pose and he was doing vacuum. But still, this time he has made improvement. In 2024, Derek made improvements in his midsection and he was contracting his abs, and abs were looking fine from last year. But you can see last year 2023 he was not impressive in this pose. The quads are looking soft, and on the other hand, Samson dauda has made improvements in middle section. You can see the depth in abs and overall conditioning from the abs. So he was looking good from quads midsection in this pose. So this pose also goes to Samson dauda. So in most muscular pose, I would say Derek was looking soft last year 2023. Although his size was good, quads were good, overall body was good, he was looking fine, but arms are not looking that conditioned. The striation you cannot see in arms, and on the other hand you can see Samson daughter's overall striated physique. In most muscular he was looking so huge, and again sharp as well, conditioned as well. Whether it is quads, midsection, chest, shoulder, triceps, everything is just conditioned. So no doubt he's going to win this pose again. So overall he is the winner of this comparison.